Everybody, my name is Paul Lesden Jr., aka Boy Green. I'm the New York Jets digital reporter for Heavy.com. Welcome to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/BoyGreen25. And of course, we're continuing Aaron Gosh Darn Rodgers watch. And wow, it's been topsy-turvy. But we got another update late last night. Brandon Marshall, former Jet great. We'll actually get into that in a second, actually, which is kind of funny. But former NFL wide receiver, he was at Aaron Rodgers' celebrity outing yesterday, and he got to sit down with Aaron Rodgers for a couple of minutes to ask him a bunch of questions. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Brandon Marshall talking to Packers quarterback Aaron Rodgers, trying to figure out what the heck is going on here. So first, this is all from, by the way, I Am Athlete Podcast. So I Am Athlete Pod on Twitter. But let's roll the footage. We got a nice little 30-second clip here, and then we'll play another one here for you. But here, first, Aaron Rodgers, Brandon Marshall.
How was it meeting Woody Johnson? How was that meeting?
Oh, that was it's always interesting meeting important figures in the sport. It's always interesting. That's all I'm giving.
I'm just there now.
That's all I'm giving you.
A-Rod.
Little bit of chemistry here.
Brooklyn. What we doing, A-Rod?
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. How long we gotta wait?
Well, I think it won't be long. There's a time limit for all this.
And it's a time limit for these kind of things, Aaron Rodgers says. So first off, we'll stop that one. We'll comment real quick, and then we'll play another one, which I find very interesting. You can find the full interview again. I Am Athlete Pod. That is on YouTube. But so he's giving nothing. Woody Johnson, it's always interesting meeting important figures. So he really gave like a little bit of a nothing burger there. But when asked a timeline, Aaron Rodgers breaking his silence, it's the first time really he's speaking about the Jets visit or anything else for that matter, is the timeline is soon. Now, I'm just going to jump out and say soon is a relative term. I mean, Rodgers has said he's not going to be dragging this thing along. It's March 12th as we're recording this and still no Aaron Rodgers answer. Perhaps it comes later today. Tomorrow is the legal tampering period. That starts at noon. That's when NFL teams are allowed to talk to players. It's like free agency before free agency. Actual free agency gets underway on Wednesday, March 15th. At 4:00. So we are getting right, obviously, to the nitty gritty. So dragging, he's soon relative, but apparently there's a timeline or time limit for such things as Aaron Rodgers described. So I guess we'll kind of see what happens there. And I want to play this other nugget as well from Aaron Rodgers. And I really want to kind of get into this because I feel like there is a divisiveness that I was unaware of, apparently, in Jets fandom land. So here's another 30-second clip from that conversation between Brandon Marshall and Aaron Rodgers talking about, how long one could potentially play for the New York Jets or whether that makes you an all-time great or not with the Jets. Let's just roll the footage and we'll react.
I feel like I'm an all-time Jet. That's the fair, right? The Jet can break the news.
You're an all-time Jet?
Yeah.
How many years were you
Check
there?
the numbers. Doesn't matter.
I think of you as a Bear. Not about numbers.
I'm all-time Bear too.
That's why I played against you.
I'm all-time Bear too.
I'm not saying you are. I agree you are.
Just like you're an all-time Packer, you can be an all-time Jet.
Down on the
Not if you only play 1 year, you can't be an all-time.
Yes, you can. Absolutely. Numbers don't lie. Check the numbers when you get there.
Organizations have history, right? It's about the people that made those organizations.
So you're telling me I played 2 years for the Jets? That doesn't count.
No, it does. You were part of the history.
Yeah, and we'll just stop it right there. Interesting. Did Aaron Rodgers just accidentally slip? He said, hey, you're not only a legend or an all-time great if you only play 1 year. Did he just say that he's coming to the Jets only for one season? Now, let me say this, because apparently this is divisive in nature. So I shared that clip to my Twitter. Brandon Marshall, of course, was with the Jets for 2 years, although we'd rather just remember it for the first year, of course. But Brandon Marshall, is a fantastic Jet. I mean, he had an absolutely record-breaking season in that magical 2015 season, which unfortunately ended in heartache, as my father-in-law in Massachusetts likes to say. 109 catches, 1,502 yards, and 14 touchdowns. Multiple record-breaking performances there from Brandon Marshall, and the offense was unbelievable. Yeah, Chris Ivory rushed for 1,000. Eric Decker had 1,000 yards. Muhammad Wilkerson had a double-digit sack season. Like, there's a lot of boop, 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 boop. Ryan Fitzpatrick had the second most passing yards in a single season in Jets history, which, by the way, is kind of disgusting. I'm not very proud of that, but that's neither here nor there. But like Brandon Marshall said, he's this all-time Jet great, and he'd love to break the news if Aaron Rodgers coming to the Jets. And Aaron Rodgers says, you can't be an all-time great, an all-time Jet, all-time Jet. You can be an all-time great, but you can't be an all-time Jet if you're only there for one season. I have to say I disagree. If Aaron Rodgers comes to the Jets for one season, 2023, and wins a Super Bowl, I will build him a statue from scratch. Jet fans will build it. He will forever be a legend. There is no doubt about it. And also, apparently, like I said, this is apparently a divisive topic. I tweeted underneath that clip that while I would love to have Aaron Rodgers for 2 years, 3 years, 3 years probably seems to be the max from some of the people I've talked to around the league, that some people said, man, maybe if he's got kind of a chip on his shoulder and he wants to do it, he can. 3 seems aggressive to me. I don't think we ever see 3. I think it's 1, maybe 2. That's kind of where I'm at. And by the way, I just have to cut the bologna thin here. I am totally cool with Aaron Rodgers only playing 1 year. Again, would I like 2 or 3? Of course. Who the hell wouldn't want 2 or 3 of Aaron gosh darn Rodgers? But the Jets haven't been to the freaking playoffs in 12 years, people. 12. Haven't been to the dance, which means you have a 0% chance. Fact. 0 to win the Super Bowl if you're not in it. That's science, baby. Can't argue. So they haven't been to the dance in 12 years. You're telling me we have 1 year, 1 opportunity, like Eminem said, and lose yourself? 1 chance, 1 opportunity. You're going to let slip or seize the moment or whatever the lyrics are. You have this 1 chance to chase a chip. With Aaron Rodgers, you have a legitimate chance to chase a freaking championship. And I saw some fans when I tweeted that out this morning, @BoyGreen25, by the way, ba-boom, said, oh, if it's only 1 year, it's not worth it. Without swearing, the hell? What do you mean it's not worth it if you have a chance for a championship? 1 year, no, I want multiple. Well, screw you, pal. Speak for yourself. I would 100% sign up for Aaron Rodgers for 1 season. Again, would we want him for more than 1? Of course we would. But I would sign up for 1 year in an instant. You have a legitimate chance to win a friggin' championship. A championship. We haven't seen one of those in 54 gosh darn years, baby. Yes. I am all aboard the Aaron Rodgers train. He's a Hall of Fame quarterback. And you want to know what? If he plays 1 year, and let's say, again, I think it's 1 year if they win the Super Bowl. 1 year. Because he could just say, accomplish that, boom, see ya, pew, 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 and then walked out the door. If it ended in some dramatic fashion, like, divisional round or something, could he say, you know what, let's give this one more run. We were close. Or just say, I gave it the old college try. There's a lot of different ways to interpret that. But Aaron Rodgers, not worth it for just 1 year? Jet fans, what are we smoking here? What mushrooms in the Aaron Rodgers? Like, what the hell is happening? Of course, you should want Aaron Rodgers for whatever the run is. And then in 2024, if Aaron Rodgers walks away, figure it out. The Jets tried to do that, right? The Brett Favre year, 1 year. All right, guess we're going for Mark Sanchez. They traded up from 17 to 5. Maybe the Jets do some dramatic trade up in next year's draft or something. I don't know, but I don't want to worry about 2024. I want 2023. I want the right now. We need to be present. And that's what this opportunity presents. Also, another quick, kind of story here before we get off. I got to be honest. Yesterday was the toughest day of my Aaron Rodgers watch duty. Game of Thrones, my watch has ended. I almost thought my watch ended yesterday because I'm going to throw it up here on the big board. I'm going to throw it up on here real quick. So all day we hear in the morning. So I've been waking up, to be transparent before I throw this up. Every morning I've been waking up as early as possible. Outside of today, for that matter, I just slept in a little bit. But every morning I've been waking up at the ass crack of dawn so I could get the latest update from Get Up, SportsCenter, ESPN, whatever, and then share it to you guys on Twitter. And yesterday I shared from Jeremy Fowler, who joined SportsCenter, that the Lose framework of a deal is locked in, basically, and all Aaron Rodgers has to do is say yes, and then boom, trade can happen like this. And that was our video update yesterday. And right before I did my show, Randy Mueller, former NFL general manager, wink, what a week, by the way. Bryce Huff, former Jets player. Randy Mueller, former NFL general manager. And, of course, Field Yates, obviously. So that was spectacular. Flex on him, baby. Flex on him. But no, the thing is getting back on track here, is that so the trade could happen at any moment. Before I went on the show with Randy, we get this update from Tom Pelissero. So let's show it up on the big board. He says, despite a report to the contrary, this Tom Pelissero of the NFL Network, the Packers and Jets have not agreed to the framework of an Aaron Rodgers trade per sources. Both sides continue to await word from Rodgers on his plans. If he decides he wants to go to New York, then teams will work to hammer out a deal. And I think every Jets fan's reaction was this.
Son of a bitch! Son of a bitch! Son of a bitch!
From the Key and Peele sketch. What in the name of everything that's holy? What? It's been so frustrating because these NFL insiders have been showing up. We heard earlier in the week from Diana Rossini that the Jets were on the brink. They were, poised, optimistic it's about to happen. Like they use these terms, these words to describe the Aaron Rodgers Jets thing. And then to hear, just kidding, it's not close. Like maybe it is close. Maybe Aaron Rodgers today says, I want to play for the Jets, and boom, 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 boom. They figure it out, hammer out the details. But the fact that a loose framework isn't there, it's just annoying, quite frankly. It's frustrating. So yesterday, when I saw this, I tweeted out that video. I did the Randy Mueller show. I just kind of threw my phone, not like in the ocean, but the fake ocean, like in my mind, the ocean, like, I'm not looking at you for a while because I've been like, as everyone, Aaron Rodgers, refresh. I just went, F this. And I'm hanging out with my family, as I probably should have been doing anyway, but that's neither here nor there. So that kind of freaked me out. So I'm going to play another clip, which describes, so this morning, right? So I'm back in. I wake up this morning, see the Aaron Rodgers speaking with Brandon Marshall, and it just reminded me of the scene from Happy Gilmore at the beginning of the movie where it's him and his girlfriend, and he's coming in with Subway, and then he's saying like, "Oh, hey, are you leaving?" She's like, "Yeah, leaving. Bye." And he's like, "Forever?" And she's like, "Yeah." And then she goes down the elevator, and she's walking out. And then he goes on the intercom and he's like, wait, baby. I didn't mean that, baby. I didn't mean that. No. No, please come back. And she's like, you're a loser. And he's like, screw you. I never wanted you anyway. And he walks away for a second, comes back. No, baby. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. That's my relationship with Aaron Rodgers this offseason. It's just been high and low. Mostly high because I'm an optimistic guy, glass half full. But yesterday, I found myself just coming, come on, baby, bring you on over and over again. I was feeling like that. I was on the intercom this morning, like saying, Aaron, please come back, baby. I didn't mean to say all those mean things that I said. I didn't mean it. But yeah, you guys can watch a full clip on my Twitter. I thought it was funny. But anywho, the point is, baby, we're getting, literally, we're getting to the rubber meets the road here. Again, legal tampering period, Monday, March 13th. 12 o'clock. New league year kicks off Wednesday at 4 o'clock. I believe we're going to find out, if not today, legal tampering period. I can't imagine this going to Wednesday, although Randy Mueller, who joined my show live every week, yesterday said his prediction is Pat McAfee on Tuesday. Boom, drops it. It could be him. Could be Diana Rossini. I've seen some bets going on Jets Twitter as who's going to break it. Aaron Rodgers himself could just go, boom, I'm going to the Jets. Like tweets out a picture of him in a Jets uniform or something. Or just says, like the Michael Jordan line from the presser, I'm back. Like just head to the Jets. And then we just all lose our collective crap. So anything is possible, but we're coming to the road here. There's no more, hey guys, maybe next week, it's this week. This week it's happening. Now, when this week is obviously the big question for all of us. And hopefully I'm live because I'd love to see my live reaction. If I'm not, I will run to this computer and we will jump on live and we will pop the bubbly and we will celebrate like nobody's business. Guys, it's been a crazy journey with each and every one of you, and we're going to continue to keep riding this train, baby. And I can feel it. We're on the precipice. We're on the edge, baby. And I'm back in. We're back in on Rodgers. Come on, baby. We've made it this far. We can't give up now. So, fingers crossed, baby. Fingers crossed. Rodgers to the Jets. Let's speak it into existence. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Make sure you like the video, hit subscribe down below. We also have a Jamal Williams, Aaron Rodgers package deals conversation. It's in the article down below if you guys would like to check it out, so feel free to do so. All right, thanks, everybody. We'll see you soon, hopefully, here on the show.